hero was laid to rest today in Whitby. Larry McClarty was the first black police officer in Toronto's history. He died last week after a long illness. As Chris Glover explains, the Trailblazers' impact is still being felt.
In 1960, Larry McClarty forever entered the history books as Toronto's first black police officer.
I was just pleased that my dad thought to include me in the photo. Obviously, it meant a lot to him.
Today at his funeral, his son Michael heard stories of his father's impact he'd never heard before.
Walking along St. Clair Avenue in the beat they had, and he goes, I was on my motorcycle, I turned around, I was like, a black police officer.
McClarty's hiring was such a big deal, it was reported it wasn't a change in policy for the police, but he was the first black person to meet the requirements.
It was a very thrilling and proud moment in our family.
McClarty climbed the ranks of the force, eventually promoted to staff sergeant. His longtime friend and fellow officer says they faced intense racism.
People spat in my face 4 times as a police officer.
Still, McClarty had a cool head that helped him motivate and inspire other officers.
And I've learned a lot from Larry McClarty, and until this day I respect him and love him.
It was mostly just close friends and family who packed that room, but even some who just knew the Trailblazers' name and his story came to pay their respects. Fresh off the night shift, Detective Tiffany Castell.
So even with not wanting to sleep, I had to be here.
The 30-year-old says McClarty's legacy was to blaze the trail for others to follow.
I'm eternally grateful, and I will be every day for the rest of my days, and I keep that in mind every single day that I put on my uniform, where I go to work and represent the police service, that I'm representing Larry and those who have blazed the trail.
All right.
She knows his legacy was to pave the way, and hers is to not let him down.
And now we have our first black police chief. His story, though, Chris, not just an inspiration for one community, it's for everybody.
Absolutely, and that was the message that I heard time and time again from all those people that were at that service today. His message of determination and hope, these are things that really are important for all Torontonians.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
There it is. All right.